Welcome to the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast with Thomas Easter, episode 41.
Oh shit, let's do this shit, Easter Army!
Check out the smoke padded.
Yeah! Oh shit. Here we go, cocksuckers. Made it another week. Still not in jail. Giving LA hell. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, bang. What's it looking like over there, Kyle? Monologue? Monahan. Charlie's in the bushes.
Looking good, looking good.
I can't find us on here. Let me try and find us real quick.
Yeah, get it up.
So I can see if the sound is crack-a-lacking, you know? Doing them testicles every day. We testing it out.
There it is. Boom.
It's up?
Yep. Live action, baby.
I'm not live over here, though. That sucks, man. I wonder how I can, like, figure out how to... Because I'm on my channel. I go from my channel to home. And the motherfucker just ain't showing, man. Oh, here it is. I see what it does. I think it goes to uploads every time.
Got him.
Bam. Got the sound. I heard my stupid voice. All right. Here we go. Episode 41. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's crooked.
Oh, shit.
That thing clicks up at the top. The thing that the phone's in, you can just move it, Kyle. The square. Oh, there you go. You got it pretty much. He did it professional-like with the fucking, no. Yep.
What? It's good?
Yeah, now look. Try to, like, move it. Get this stupid speaker out. Can you see? Oh, you ain't got a laptop. Right there. See what that looks. Bam. That's good enough.
Good enough?
Fuck it. Yeah, I ain't gonna let my OCD affect it. It's like a little sliver of the speaker still in there. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. What's going on? You know, hey. So,
just a little adjustment.
Hey, some
there we
quick,
go.
quick fucking, what's it called?
Boom. Perfect.
Quick adjustments, people.
Yep.
Quick adjustments. That's all we doing right now. Quick adjustments. Is my shit charging? You didn't plug it in?
I plugged it in.
Something going on. Oh, well. Hell yeah. The fucking heat is back in the city, people. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot motherfucker out there today, boy.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. Hell yeah. Got my little fucking, check him out. I got some fucking jazzy cups now from the dollar store, people. I don't have money. Can they see my dice? Oh, can't see the dice. Laugh.
You can
And
see
be
'em.
blessed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they can see him. They
Yep.
can see him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just figured I'd let them know what it says. I don't got nobody in the chat room right now. What's up, chat room goons? Where y'all motherfuckers at, man? That's all right. That's all right, man. You know, another Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Kyle monologue. He's NyQuil'd up and shit. He's sick,
Back in the game, though, baby.
but he's back in the game. He shook
Fuck
it off.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Said he was depressed and shit.
Yeah, man.
I've never really, I don't think I've ever really been through it, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have, because even all the times in jail and shit, I always seem to find a way to laugh or make other people laugh, you know?
Yeah.
And, which is why when I told people from my past, hey, man, I'm out here doing comedy, they're like, of course you are, you know?
Right.
Like, it made sense to everybody except me, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I didn't know, you know? I just, I always looked at myself as a person who just liked to have a good time, just liked to laugh. You know, I never thought maybe I should get on stage and try to make people laugh.
Yeah.
You know? So I just seemed like, you know, even when I raised that kid for 2 years and then found out he wasn't mine, I don't know, it probably affected me for about 2 weeks solid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, just something. I still think about him every now and then. You know, I think about, like, what age he would be if we could play he's probably old enough to play me in basketball nowadays, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
But and it makes me sad for a little while, but it doesn't affect me for the rest of the day or anything.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. Like, I don't really even know what depression is in a lot of ways, I guess. And that's what that's what I'm trying to get at is like, I don't think people really know what it is until they actually go through it, because you just hear about it.
Yeah, I would agree, man. And it's, it's one of those things where it's like you're also lucky in the way that you can eat whatever you want and have a six pack. Like that same principle applies to depression and shit too, with mental shit. Like, I just have a predisposition. The way my brain is wired is to go to like negative shit or whatever. And it comes from my dad. It's just like, it's your upbringing too. You know what I mean? There's so many factors, but I think you're right. Until you actually live it, it just sounds like a bullshit excuse. Like, stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
You got this going for you, you got that going for you, you got this going for you. But like, when people kill themselves, I get it. When everybody's like, why did Chris Cornell kill himself? He was so successful. It's like, yeah, but no matter how much money you have, no matter how many bitches you got, no matter what you got going on in your life, dude, your fucking brain, you can't escape from it. And if that shit's eating you alive, it will eat you alive. When your brain's telling you you're better off dead, and you can't stop it from saying that to you over and over and over again, like a fucking thought loop, dude, you just fucking go numb.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
I've never thought
unreal.
about being better off dead. I've just never thought about, like, I enjoy life as shitty as my life is in a lot of times, and that has nothing to do with my parents. They tried and did their best. I
Same
make
here,
my
yeah.
own situations bad.
Yeah.
Okay. But for all the fucking bullshit, that I've been through, I've never thought about that. I've like threatened it as a teenager. I probably said it to my mom before I know. I'll kill myself. But that was so much bullshit that she, it ain't like she was like worried for 1 second. She knew I ain't taking myself out,
Right, yeah.
Because for the most part, they did a good job of letting me have a fun life as a single child, as an only child or whatever. So, it's it's weird, man. It's a weird thing because we all get sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, and so my vision of depression would be how you feel when you're sad, like over a pet dying or a family member dying, just all the time. But that ain't necessarily true, though, right? I mean, you're still kind of like normal. You're just kind of what you said. You was just so tired, you didn't want to do anything and shit like that. Like,
yeah, you ache. It's like having the flu. It's basically like having a flu in your brain. It kills all your motivation. You don't feel like doing shit. But you also, like, it's more than that. You don't even feel like you're worth doing something. Like, coming to Marty's even. Like, I don't even feel like I'm worth it. Like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say that's funny or add to a conversation? I'm just going to bring everybody else down. I'll just stay in my fucking apartment and hide. And then it's like, then you stay in your apartment and hide. You feel more alone. It's like, it's a self-serving thing. It's a fucked up loop to get stuck in,
I
man.
see what I think I know. I think I just figured. Okay, so when I think about how, like, okay, it would bother me to my core if my mom passed away before I got a chance to, like, buy her a house or a car or pay her back in some fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's okay. So that's what it would be. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I think I have, like, my biggest fear is, or my dad, my mom or my dad, or even my my nanny. I would love to be able to do something great for my mom or my dad while my grandmother is still alive, so she could see that I'm not just a fucking piece of shit.
See, now that's it. Now let me just to add to that, because that's exactly what it is. That's the feeling. But imagine having that feeling out of nowhere. See, if your mom dies, there's a reason for you to feel that. Imagine just feeling that. You just wake up one day and you just feel that
Well,
feeling.
I do some days. I wake up in a van and I'm
But,
like,
I mean, you can't
what
shake
a
it.
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm out here, and
Okay, so you do feel it then
yeah, and
sometimes.
like my
you go through it
mom's
sometimes
fucking
too.
just,
Yeah.
and my dad are in Georgia just getting older every fucking day. My grandmother and grandfather especially,
Yep.
I got little nieces and shit that I don't even really know. They, my little cousin Brian's daughter, when she sees me, she don't fucking know what to do around me. She runs, she acts weird. She don't fucking know me,
Yeah.
And it's like, and there's no reason to know me. I'm not fucking there, So it's like, but I guess I have a real strong mind because I can shake that shit, dog. I'll shake the fuck out that shit when I start thinking about it. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, "Ooh, don't fucking think about that."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That sucks. Mm-hmm. And then I'll I'll be like, you got to get the fuck up out of this van. That's how I get rid of that. I'll be like, all right, pack your bag, get to the gym, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the chemicals in your head too.
Anything
Yeah.
to just, I can't sit there and just keep thinking about that. I don't want to think down that road.
Yeah.
Because that road sucks.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
road will fuck all your shocks and your new tires up.
Oh
Hello?
yeah, fucking right, Hell yeah.
Bang, 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 God damn it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't, you know.
It'll loosen all your lug nuts, baby. All 4 tires will fall
Yeah,
off.
and especially you know, coming from, you know, like a Southern heritage, there's a lot of families that are taught, man, that the American dream is to grow up and get a good job and get you a good old lady and get you a house with a front and a backyard and a truck and have it paid for and send your kids to school and put that shit on repeat, you know?
Yep.
And the fact that I don't have kids and I don't have any of that, that shit haunts me sometimes, you know? Like, I unfortunately, you know, put my mom and dad through 2 years of being grandparents, and then it just got taken from them as fast as it got taken from me. You know what I'm saying? And I think about that all the time. You know, I know deep down my mom wants to be a grandmother. I know my dad would love to be a grandfather, you know, and he's always said, you are the last one with the Easter name. You know, he tells me that all the time, but, you know, I just have bad luck, you know, and it's like bitches fucking love to fuck me over, it seems like. I don't know. I don't have...
Do you think part of it is that, like, because I have the same problem too. I feel like we're just we're attracted to those types of women that do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're just not attracted to those goody two shoe. Like, we can't relate to them. If I meet up with like a good girl, like
She'll
that,
get on your nerves, right?
Yeah, and you know, like the last girl I had around ended up being a total mess.
Right.
I miss the shit out of her. I like messy bitches.
Tits?
Like, yeah, tits. Yeah. Like, I miss that shit.
She seemed cool, yeah.
Yeah, but she'll come over so fucked up on Xanax and alcohol and shit, and I get so mad. I'm like, why
Yeah, I
can't
can't
you
deal
be
with
normal?
that. Yeah.
But then she'll come over one day and be sober, and she's fucked up in the head, but great. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
she's
like,
the Kyle Henson of girlfriends.
yeah, dude. That's it, dude. That's it, man.
Kyle is such a cool motherfucker. Great person to be around.
Yeah.
Sober.
And funny, too.
Funny, yeah. As soon as that fucker gets too many of those little pocket rockets in him, he's weird.
Yeah, dude. Those little airplane bottles just fuck
Yeah,
him
he just
over,
destroys
dude.
them all night.
I know. Yeah, I don't get that.
Well, all right, moving on. Fucking, let's see. Wednesday night, I did the Fresh Jays comedy show, and then I did their podcast afterwards. So, Easter Army, if you want to hear me on another podcast, I'm on the Fresh Jays podcast. I don't know if it's up yet.
It'll be up tonight.
It'll be up tonight.
Yes,
and
sir.
then, what is it, on iTunes and all that stuff?
iTunes, it's on Stitcher, and you can follow them on Instagram and all that shit.
I need to get back on iTunes. I've had a lot of people complain and say that they missed me being on iTunes because I used to always pick a song that kind of went with something
The theme of the show,
yeah, the kind
yeah.
of a theme song of the theme of the show type deal shit. Yeah. I try to pick a song that had something to do with it. And then, you know, picking the titles on iTunes was always kind of fun, like,
Yeah.
you know, and then if I didn't have a title, I would just name it what weed I was smoking that week. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I had
yeah.
little systems and shit, but it's $20 a fucking pop to put them bitches on iTunes. So,
Yeah.
and that shit adds up when you do it once a week. You know, I mean, every, you know.
Wait, they were charging you $20 per episode?
Or no, it was, I guess
20
it's
a month, and then
Is
you
it
have-
just
oh,
a
yeah,
month?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I might
yeah.
get back to
Uh-huh.
and then I
It
just gotta
should
pay
be.
lip sync that shit, right?
Yeah, I use a different one called Spreaker because it's a little. But we can talk about that shit later.
Yeah,
but, you know, I don't
that's
want to
cool.
bore them with technical shit. But yeah, we can get you back up on there. No
Yeah,
problem.
I'm gonna get back up on iTunes because you know, even Jay Green, one of the Fresh Jays, was like, you know, I used to listen to that shit on the way to work, Easter. You know,
Yeah,
I used
yeah,
to like
yeah.
listening to the song at the end. you
Same
know?
here. It was on my feed, so I would just listen. Like I always listen to podcasts when I'm fucking around and doing shit, doing the
Yeah, it's
laundry,
good
all that
background
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
And it's like I'll just, especially when it's your boys doing it. You know what I mean? Because I
Right.
would like tune in. If I couldn't go to Marty's because I work all week, I'd tune in and I'd catch up on what happened to Marty's and like the fam and just it was
Right.
kind of it's dope. It's dope being able to keep in contact. So
I guess we probably should talk a little more about what goes on here. I purposely
Yeah.
didn't and don't because I didn't want it to be the Marty's podcast. You know, because I already, you know, his name's on the wall. I don't take his picture down. You know, I don't cover that shit up
Yeah.
like a little douche. But, you know, so I didn't want to just be like, so, every episode us talking about that smoke pad and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
'cause,
yeah, yeah.
You know, these people don't know.
but
all
I
them
think
guys, but
I think people like that. You
a
know
little
what I
chunk
mean?
of it though. Yeah, a little chunk of it. We'll start, you know, discussing shit that went down. You know what I'm saying? And I hadn't really been out there that much lately because I've been enjoying the back room more because it's got a view of the rooftop and the fucking it's the back door in the back room opens up to the roof, and I'll open that back door and those sliding windows and that curtain, and fucking every day around 7:10, 7:15, I sit down in that back room and I fucking roll a blunt for the sunset. So I've been in the back room a lot more lately. Like I hadn't really been on the smoke pad a lot because, you know, I'm not a dork. I don't have nothing to add to the dork conversations that go on most of the time now. You know, it's all a bunch of nerd shit out there now. You know, talking about fucking Hemingway and fucking, you know, some bullshit. It baffles me how motherfuckers can sit there and talk about history. It happened. What do you mean? You know about something that happened. How fucking great is your brain? All you did was remember something that happened. You're not going to change the course of it happening. You're not going to change what happened. But they'll sit out there and talk and discuss and argue that shit like that it's going to fucking matter at the end.
Yeah.
And it just, so I don't
See, I'm a history nerd, so I'm into it. But I get what you're saying. Like, I get the same way.
But it's a comedy club. It's not a history nerd club.
I got you.
It's not.
For me, it's sports because I just don't follow sports. So it's like when everybody's just talking about sports or it's football season and everybody's into it. That's how I know how you feel because of that. So I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. So I just been kicking it to myself in the back room, fucking smoking that sunset blunt. And I guess staying away from depression, you know what I'm saying? Bang, 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 you know, trying to that's my happy place, you know, like Adam Sandler had in the goddamn Happy Gilmore movie, you know?
Yeah.
My nanny's there, and my cat is still alive, and he's there, you know? It's all good, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking A.
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm back to smoking a lot more now. Remember I cut back a bunch. So yeah. I might hop up there with you and smoke a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you got because you don't have to.
No, I got the.
Now that we got this iRig thing, you can come on stage, brother. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's dope. I was thinking about that the other day. You know, I was like, I got the shit so set up now. Monologue don't even have to sit back there like a Delta agent and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to make sure I'm getting a level. Yep,
back there with the fucking headphones on and shit.
Hell yeah.
Are we clear for landing?
Tower 1 to plane 3.
God damn it. And then Hey,
I
Finn.
got a lighter.
Oh, never mind. He's got a lighter. I was going to tell you to throw me that lighter. You want to get on?
Hockey, bro.
Hockey. I got you. Yeah, I feel you. NBA's on right now, but hey. Philly and fucking Boston.
See.
Oh, yeah, that's
money on a game always makes a game way more fun too.
Pop Easter watching. He said it's having a cold one and it's hot in the ATL. Hell yeah. There you go.
It's hot here too. Don't be fooled by my sweater.
Right? Yeah, he's trying to get that depression out. Hello. He's trying to.
It's laundry day, motherfuckers. Put on whatever's clean, dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's what people don't. I don't think a lot of people that listen to this podcast understand the struggle of laundry in LA, dude.
Oh man, it's a fucking everyday struggle.
It's fucking horrible. These laundry mats are like the fucking spot. They're a hot spot for crazy people, dude.
Oh fuck!
You will see the stupidest shit.
This whole city is a hot spot for fucking nutbags. You know?
Amen.
You just, dude. You know, I mean, what? 20 minutes before the show started, we were just saying the same thing about this place.
Yeah.
We were like, Marty's, it attracts crazy.
Dude.
And then it's like the laundromat down there, it attracts crazy. You let Ruben tell you, Big Mamas, that shit attracts crazy people. If you're in LA with a door open, some nutbag is just going to wander in your little area that your door's open to and just be like, hey, what's going on in here? Did Randy still live here?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's like 12 million people live in LA. 6 million of them are absolutely insane. Dude.
Right? Yeah.
Half
exactly.
the people,
and
dude.
they all know each other.
Yep. I don't know if we should talk about certain people, but there's that one crazy bitch that was coming around for a while. We just have these people that come in and out of Marty's. They're so crazy.
She's still around though,
dude.
Now she goes to the Improv. They've like accepted her there or some weird shit.
Everybody's talking. They're making memes about her on fucking Facebook and shit, dude. It's like the whole comedy community. Like it's nuts, dude.
She's a nutbag for real, dog. You know, fucking Marty, God bless his heart. You know, I didn't want to say it, but he's such a fucking pervert. You know, the first night He's seen her, and then you know she came right up to me because she was like, "You're from Georgia, I'm from Georgia," right? And fucking Marty was like, you know, in his little stupid world, was like, oh, she got us a lift. She paid for us an Uber to the Improv that night. And since I left with her, he thinks that I went and fucked her. I told him, I said, Marty, let me tell you something about that chick. She's fucking nuts. And I'm telling you right now, the best thing you can ever do is never, ever, 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 ever try that bitch, play with that bitch at all. I was like, you can't even joke with that bitch about anything because later on she'll claim you were serious. I was like, she's one of those. You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
Like she's one of those bitches.
100% correct. He tried to push her onto me too. Marty has this weird like matchmaking thing, but he gets it so wrong.
Yeah,
he's always
right?
so wrong.
Always.
It's like, no, Marty, I want that other chick. Why don't you do this?
I think
what
he
are
just
you doing?
no. I think what Marty does is like the chicks that he wants to fuck, he'll try and.
Yeah. He's trying to live vicariously.
Yeah, he wants us to fuck him so he can be like, how was it?
I know. And then I'll be like, ew, she's gross. And he's like, oh, I guess I just have different standards. Marty, you would fuck anything,
Which
bro.
I don't talk like I was thinking about this earlier today. All right, guys, y'all gonna have to bear with me, man, because I'm telling you, it's gonna benefit us, right? It sounds fucked up at first, okay, but you dime bitches, you bad dimes, right? You want real motherfuckers like me and Monologue and just, you know, because we pretty much average. Monologue's probably a number up from me with his little pretty face and shit, but like dime bitches, they realistically want 7 and 8 men because we're the gritty, nitty gritty, blue collar men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like the dime men, like the pretty boy men are usually fuck boys and little
faggots.
Snowflakes and faggots. Yeah. So, but
like
them
literally
bitches,
gay. I don't mean like my bad, but that is a real thing.
exactly,
They're gay
yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah. So like, but they don't want to be seen with like the gritty motherfucker. They want the pretty boy with the Ferrari and shit.
Yeah.
If the gritty motherfucker ends up with all that money, they'd love it.
Yeah.
But that rarely happens.
It's true.
What you need to do, bitch, get the little fuck boy, but you need to always fuck one of us in secret, okay? And
Real
what you
men.
do is, make sure a motherfucker like me, if this certain little bitch from my gym was to start, if she was to come up to me and be like, because she stares at me as much as I stare at her, but the group she's with and the level I'm on, they wouldn't accept me at all, and they wouldn't let her. If they found out she was trying to fuck me, they'd be like, "You're out of your fucking mind," right? But if she was to come up and be like, "Hey, I want to fuck you, and if you keep it a secret, you can come to my house, and you know, if I'm just gonna send you a text, and you gotta come, and just keep it a secret. Don't ever tell nobody, and don't fall in love with me and shit." I'd be like, "Fuck yeah." Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
The one I showed you earlier?
Yeah, right.
Do it for either one of them.
Get the fuck. I do it for almost any chick. I'd keep it on the DL for a chick. I don't care.
And that they don't know they got that power, so they walk around miserable because they're with some piece of shit they don't like.
Yeah.
But they're too stupid to just, like Jay-Z said, what he don't know, like, what they don't know don't hurt them for real. Like, listen, no one ever accused, like, you tell the chick like this, or the chick needs to tell the dude like this, listen, no one's ever mentioned you or accused me of you or even thought of us ever.
Right.
And as long as it stays that way, I'll give you pussy.
Yeah.
Think about that.
No, yeah. But I do think I'm starting to see a change. The other night I had a conversation with a female comic about it. She did this bit about how it was really funny actually. She asked the audience, she was like, how many of you could change a tire right now? And I'm not going to give the rest of her bit away. But literally, like, nobody in the audience really raised their hand. And the one guy who did, she was like, you don't really know how to do it. You just didn't want to look like a dumbass. Like, we're so sick of these pussies wearing skinny jeans and fucking that don't know how to change a tire and all that. So I talked to her afterwards. I was like, is it just a bit? Or she's like, no, for real. Like, I talk to my girls all the time. And we're so tired of this fucking metrosexual pussy boy bullshit.
Yeah, but they gonna always, that's what they're attracted to. People only go for what they're attracted to.
True.
And they're never gonna, they walk right past me every day.
Yeah.
I can change your goddamn tire, your oil, your brakes, all that shit, you dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'll name a comic, this situation. This ain't downing her or nothing. This is an example, all right? So, I don't have to name her, but, you know, a certain comic came to do my show one day, and the Perismoke show. And she's one of them chicks that get up here and talk about men ain't shit and you know, and like how hard it is out here in the streets and all this shit, right? And fucking, I was like, yo, I left my door open and my battery died. This is when my battery had first started dying on me.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, when a hot like she's one of the hot comics too, or some consider her hot. I consider her average as fuck.
Yeah.
But of course, she's coming to do my show and my fucking van's dead. You know? So I have to have her jump my fucking van off. But when she's got like a newer Chevy SUV, so when she popped her hood, it only had the positive
Exposed.
There's no negative anywhere. And she was like, "Oh my God, dude, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "It's just the black cable, so all I need is something metal." I was like, "This screw will do," and I clicked it on a screw, a metal screw.
Yep.
That's all it needs. And she was like, "Are you sure? This ain't gonna blow my car up, is it?" I was like, "You ain't never been around a real man, have you?"
Yeah.
You know?
It's
and like
sad,
I could
dude.
tell that moment, like, bitch, you ain't never been around a real man.
Right.
You've only been with black dudes that ain't about to get out there and do no shit like that. Or fuck boys that
Yeah.
ain't about to go out there and do no shit like
It's
that. You know
so
what I'm saying?
true. Oh fuck yeah, dude. It's so true. Yeah, I mean, we both come from, cultures where if you didn't know that, like you were in real trouble. It wasn't even like you were a pussy or a bitch. Like if you don't know how to jump a car, or you don't know how to fucking, do something on the fly, change a tire like that, and you're 20 miles out in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone reception, you're
Right.
fucked in the ass. You have to know that shit where we're
Exactly.
from. You know?
And I usually don't explain myself, but whatever. I know how that just sounded. And I only said black dudes like that because that certain person, the black dude she would be fucking with would be like the pretty boy fuckers that I'm telling you would not know that you could just click that shit on a metal screw.
Yeah.
Because
It's
there's
just
white
grounding
boys,
it.
and
Yeah.
you know that like if you're a certain level, then you've never had to do that shit, so you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. It's true. But I think, like, that's what I was trying to say. I think it'll eventually sway out. It'll sway the other way because it comes and goes. You know what I mean? Like, and there's always some girls that like. But these dime pieces, I think you're right. Like the dimes, the ones that we're talking about, they're always gonna be that way because that's just the mindset
That's why
of
I've
those
always
bitches.
said I'll marry a 7 or an 8,
I'm good on that. Actually.
but I'll marry a 7 and an 8, but I'll only fuck a dime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I aim for that.
Because
I try for that,
unless it's a dime that is actually down to earth, but most of them aren't.
They're not.
They're mostly materialistic.
100%.
And I can't afford to keep up your interest in me. You see
Oh
what I'm
no!
saying?
Oh, 100%.
Them dime bitches, you gotta have a certain they expect to do all this shit.
All the time
Man,
too.
this shit
It's not
costs money,
It's
dog.
consistent.
I live
We're
around
talking
here.
dinner at Mastro's on Monday, a movie night on Tuesday, fucking going out for drinks on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, that going out for drinks better be on like some rooftop somewhere so she can Instagram it.
You're
Like, nowadays,
goddamn
it's
right.
on a more ridiculous level. These
Oh, yeah.
bitches in their mind, how tight can he make my Instagram shit look?
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100% right. Yeah.
So
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's like not even am I fucking competing against these pretty faced, tan skinned motherfuckers with my freckles and veins, right? You gotta send them on a magical night of Instagram fucking fairy dust.
Yeah,
so all their
I know.
friends are jealous. You know?
I feel like even if I get money, I'll use that money to go find me a country
if
girl.
I get money, I will do it. I will spite bitches like that on purpose.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Find girls who just like, yeah,
Normal
ain't even
bitches
about
and,
that
and make
shit.
it the night of their life because they'll appreciate
fucking
it.
yeah. That's the ticket right there. Because it's not only do they want it, they expect it. It is expected. That's the
expected,
thing.
yeah.
And especially in LA, because I've dated a lot of really pretty women outside of LA, and they don't always expect that shit. You'll find some down here. It is 100% of the time it is expected. If you don't take a girl to somewhere like Mastro's, for those who don't know, Mastro's is a steakhouse, banging, but you're gonna spend $200 for two people.
God, see, there's no way I can do that.
$200 before tip for two people.
There's no way I can do that.
Bitches
gotta
ordering
be
lobster
like-
and shit. Yep.
I don't have the finances to do that.
Fuck no.
If I had the money, then I would do it. But it's
Yeah.
like, and then even if I had the money, I'm the type of person where I'd look at her and be like, why do you want to go to that restaurant tonight? Is it just to be seen, or because I can cook a steak just as good as a motherfuckers, girl? I can get us some steaks from Ralph's right now.
Fuck
bitch.
yeah, I cook 'em
Marinate them
mean.
motherfuckers,
Hell yeah.
right?
Oh,
Especially if
hell
we're in a
yeah.
place like if I have the money that we're daydreaming about right now, let's just say, all right, then I'll have a outdoor area where I could have me a little charcoal Weber because
Fucking
people
pool
use
shit,
gas
yeah.
grills, but that charcoal gives it just a different taste, man.
If I had that money, I'd have smokers. I'd have all
Hell
that
yeah,
shit from the South, dude.
Exactly, and I would have a fucking outdoor area that with little patio lights and Christmas lights,
Tiki torches and shit.
fucking music and shit. Yeah,
Fuck
and,
yeah.
And she would you'd be like, why would you want to go to a restaurant, bitch? Our back area,
Yeah,
is
have bowls
dope.
of fucking weed and fucking.
Fuck yeah, our back area. Invite your fucking
Full
friends
bar.
over, and I'll cook. Me and the men will go cook while you bitches
And take
hen flop.
8,000 Instagram pictures, bitch.
Yeah, of how dope this house is. The waterfall from the pool. And
You
shit.
got everything
Yeah.
at my house. Fuck Mastros, bro.
Exactly.
You heard it here first.
The true Hollywood story. Tommy Easter don't live in a van. He lives on the goddamn hill, man. Only Kyle Monologue's been there.
Yeah, dude. One of them houses on stilts and shit.
Well, Kyle Henson is my housekeeper, so he. I just come home, and depending on how drunk he is, he's got like different shit built.
Yep. But
Here, I built this today. Dude, that's just a bunch of toilet paper rolls stuck into each other.
but the good news is
Or or it's Johnny Tan Man. All right, bro, it's Johnny Tan Man.
have another pocket rocket. Dude.
Yeah.
Have another pocket rocket. Kyle.
Look that way. Johnny ran away, bro. I don't.
Oh, you would hear perfect like 100 times.
Perfect.
Holy shit.
You don't like him? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I wish people knew.
Did I talk about Kanye on my last podcast?
You talked about it on Fresh Jays, but
Fresh
not
Jays.
40. Not 40. You and Cal didn't talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't?
No, y'all didn't go into it.
No, he's from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeezy, man. I don't
Apparently it's a way bigger deal in the black community. Apparently, like I just seen somebody post like, "Oh, started a black civil war." Like Kanye started a black civil war.
Yeah, and that's weird. It's weird because he was so for the black people in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
got a
yeah.
verse where he says, I give props to my grandfather who took my mother, made us sit in that seat when white folks ain't want us to eat. At the tender age of 6, she was arrested for the sit-in. With that in my blood, I was born to be different. Like, he was always on that fucking black leadership
Yep.
shit, you know? He was like, now we can go to Jacobs and to the dealership. We can't make it to ballots and choose leadership. That's why I hear new music
Yeah.
and I just don't be feeling it. Racism's still alive. They just be concealing it. You know? Like, he used to have all that fucking shit.
Well, and he like was outspoken about a bunch of different shit. I think it was a Bush quote that got him like.
Yeah,
you
when he
know,
was on TV with Mike Myers, standing beside him, he was just like, George Bush don't care about black people.
There it is.
And Mike Myers was like, he did that like
Yeah.
goofy, like, oh.
Mike Myers.
His reaction was fucking classic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was the Yeezy that, that was like, and that's why when T.I. was on Breakfast Club, his words was, fuck that. The black delegation can't afford to lose Kanye West.
Well, and that's I mean,
It's weird that other black people don't feel that way.
Well, here's the thing. He goes on TMZ. So after he does all the original wearing
remember
a
the
trumpet.
TMZ,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm just catching them up on,
My
it's
bad,
like,
yeah, I figured that out and shut up.
Yeah. But he goes on TMZ and says that slavery was a choice. And that's you're going to lose 80% of
Yeah,
black
but
people
he
with a
said
statement
it
like
if
that.
If you
And I
listen
get
to
it,
how
right.
he said it,
Mhm.
right, without being black and emotional, all right, because when you're a black person and you hear somebody say something like that, it's easy to just, you heard that and that's slavery was a choice, motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
yeah.
Like, but no, I don't think he meant it exactly like that, though. I think he meant it like, if you feel you still a slave, then that's a choice. You know what I'm talking about?
That is what he said.
Yeah,
that's
like
exactly
that's
right.
what he meant it
He's like,
as.
it's 400 years of slavery because slavery never went away. But at this point, it's a mental slavery. We need to free ourselves mentally.
Yes, because there are real slaves out there, and they made that phone right there, and they made these Nikes right here, and they made that fucking laptop probably, but no one gives a fuck, you know.
It is crazy that's so true.
And I keep bringing up the fact that all these black people, and white people, and celebrities, they're all over Kanye West about just saying something that he just, at the moment might just be filling it out, but he's got so many cameras around him and shit. He's going about it the wrong way. I ain't going to defend him. I'm just saying that it's supposed to be a country of freedom of speech and free mind, All he did was say something, and we're spending so much attention on that. And what's the last thing Michelle Wolf said at that correspondence speech? Flint still don't have clean water. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my God. When I watched that fucking documentary, when it ended, I thought to myself, well, it's 2018 now, so thank God that's over for them people. Holy fucking shit, was I wrong? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Holy fucking shit, was I wrong? That was the last thing she said.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's true, and they don't even know how bad the problem actually is
And
yet.
we're worried
it hasn't
about
been enough
Kanye
time.
West liking Donald Trump. These stupid motherfuckers. J.J. Watt raised how much money for the city of Houston?
I know.
So you can't tell me that Eminem's little pussy ass, you little bleached motherfucker. What, did that bleach your fucking brain? You don't give a fuck about any other part of fucking Michigan except Detroit or your 7 Mile or wherever the fuck your little punk ass came from? You're a fucking rich-ass celebrity, boy. Why don't you step the fuck up and get some of your other little celebrities, people that suck your dick and call you one of the greatest, and y'all raise some fucking money and help them people in Flint out and get off Kanye's dick and not worry about him. We know what happened to him. A crazy fucking psycho bitch named Kim Kardashian fucked his brain up like that family fucks everybody's brain up. You stupid motherfuckers. It ain't hard to fucking figure out. Get off that shit and get on some shit that matters. You motherfuckers don't vote who the mayor of your city is, who the governor is, who the DA, them stinking ass DAs that put motherfuckers that are innocent in jail just because they fucking black or just because they're Mexican and they don't fucking have the knowledge to speak the fucking bullshit justice terms y'all speak, or dummies like me that can't do the same. Fuck you and your whole fucking crooked system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you motherfuckers ain't out there trying to change shit that matters. You out there trying to change shit to get you likes and views and fucking attention. Y'all some snowflake motherfuckers, man.
Selling commercials. They're just selling commercials.
Shit gets on my nerves, man.
Yeah, dude. No,
You really want to
exactly
help
right.
motherfuckers, then help motherfuckers. How many times are you going to go to Africa, Angelina Jolie, and adopt some fucking kid when there's 1 million fucking homeless children in America, you dumb bitch? How many times you going to do it? You don't think there's homeless black babies in America? You're so fucking obsessed with black babies. Go get one from Compton, South Central, somewhere. There's a goddamn homeless baby in America right now. You going to other fucking places. You know, everybody's so worried about other shit. Except what the fuck goes on in front of your fucking house, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why we'd invest in Uganda when we got Flint, Michigan fucking happening right here. I agree. Couldn't agree more.
I seen these pussy ass LA cops giving this dude a ticket. Okay, he's a homeless dude, and I know y'all hear me. This is about to sound real hypocritical because I know y'all hear me talk about these scummy fucks. I can't stand them. I really can't. But this dude, I can't stand the ones that I know could fucking get the fuck out of that shit and prove themselves. You know, the ones, like the ones that are just like trying to get money to get meth all day. They have if you have the knowledge to do that, motherfucker, then you could go get a job. You could have chose to be a normal person.
Absolutely.
You know, okay? But this dude is so fucking flipped out and out of it and nutty. He walked around with a piece of cardboard for 2 weeks that had no letters on it.
I saw it, remember?
Right? Yeah, we seen him
yeah,
that day.
on
So
St.
the other
Patty's
day,
Day.
them pussy ass cops, of all the fucking scumbag, homeless, bummy, meth smoking motherfuckers in this city, the cops are giving that dude a ticket.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what was happening. While they were giving him a ticket, he was sitting there like this.
Yeah.
He wasn't even looking at him. He was just laying
it all
against
the
the bus stop while dude's just writing him a ticket. What the fuck you
Gone.
writing him a ticket for?
I know.
Once you walk 2 streets over, I just walked by a motherfucker packing up a meth pipe.
Yeah. Yeah. How many times a week do you see somebody hitting a meth pipe? I see it
Probably 2 or 3 times a week.
at least 2-3 times a week. At least 2-3 times a week. And when we had the encampment out here, it was every day.
Oh, dude, on fucking the Long Pre and one of those roads, Orange or Sycamore, these fucking 2 meth heads had a little table, a little fucking like a table you would have in your bed to keep your food on you.
Yeah.
They had a little tray out with their fucking meth.
TV tray.
They had a TV tray with an ashtray and a meth pipe and a wire, and their whole system. They were uking it up and fucking. They had a little cooking station right there in the broad daylight, right in front of the Jim Henson studio.
That's fucking nuts.
It was the back area where there was a maintenance dude like fucking 20 yards from them working on some shit. They're just over there fucking cooking it up, bro.
Dude,
Broad daylight.
that's fucking nuts.
I was going to get coffee. It was like 10 in the morning. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm like, coffee or meth, either way, one of them will get your day going, right?
yeah. Have you ever been up? Have you ever? I mean, I know you have, but just for the audience, have you ever stayed up all night in LA and walked around like the wee hours and more like 5, 6, 7 in the morning?
I haven't ever done that.
You've never done that?
I can't. I'm too old now. It's weird. I
Yo.
can't stay up that late anymore. I think
It's freaky, man.
all the years of doing that tile work from 11 at night until 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And like, because whether you know, okay, you go to bed at 10 in the morning, you almost always wake up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. What is that? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says 7 hours on your fingers, but it don't goddamn feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That sleeping through the daytime shit is way different than sleeping at night with everybody else. It's weird.
It's true.
It's like the earth has a magnetic thing
It's
about
your body.
it.
Yeah, it's called the circadian rhythm. Yeah. It's
Fucking
sorry.
there
Don't
you
mean to
go.
get all nerdy, but yeah. It's a very real
Stadium
thing.
Circadium, hello. Bang, bang, bang. So fucking Keith Miller. Oh, Kevin, don't give a fuck's in the house. What's up, dog? Better late than never. Hello, stay clever. And so yeah, all them tile years has affected me, bro, because I went to Next Stage to hang out last night.
Yeah.
And shouts out to Roger Lopez for making Friday night pretty fucking fun at that place. I usually can't stand that place, but actually the stage, goddamn, them lights were so bright.
They
I can't
always are,
stand
man.
that
They
shit.
always
Actually,
are.
I can't stand that stage.
I
at
said
all.
so. I talked shit
Yeah.
on it one time and they lowered them real low.
He tried to lower them for me. He lowered them and they stayed low for like a minute and then they shot back up.
Yeah.
So but anyway, like after I got off stage, he put me up early, and then after I got off stage, man, it just like, 1 o'clock rolled around, I was just like, I was like slumped, bro, and I was like, fuck this, man. There was like this little cute chubby bitch there that liked my set. I was thinking I might get smashed, but I was like, I don't even have it in me to. It used to be, if there was a chance of pussy, I could stay awake all night.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Pussy will keep you awake.
That
The
adrenaline,
right
that
piece.
pussy adrenaline,
That
there's
pussy
nothing
adrenaline,
like it.
no.
That thirst is real.
Oh yeah, that
dude.
thirst is real.
You're not going to bed thirsty. Dude.
Exactly. I wish they had a big gulp emoji you could just send a bitch
I know. Like,
online when they say all that.
thirsty.
When they say all that shit, you know.
I know.
And
Oh,
or make one of
shit.
those videos that, like when they make this little show off videos.
I like when they take like ass shots and then write some real philosophical.
Yeah, right.
Sitting on the beach thinking about my life. Bitch, I can see your asshole.
Did you pull that out your ass?
see your butthole right
You just
now.
pulled that out your ass, bitch. You know how I know? Because that's what the picture shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, or no, I hate stand when they do they'll have the music going and they'll be like, and they try to be all sexy.
Oh, I know. And they're like lip syncing while they're doing it.
Yeah, it's like, bitch.
And it's coming from their phone, so it's not that loud.
Right,
You know what
yeah.
I mean, you can hear the shitty quality.
I wish they had a big gulp thing that you could just send on that shit and be
The
like,
thirst.
you're thirsty, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go do something. You dancing in front of the screen, bitch. when they want you to dance in front of the screen, bitch, they'll call you.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Until then,
Hollywood.
save that shit. you know?
Yep. But still, millions of thirsty dudes will follow
I
them.
know, that's the thing,
Because for
though.
every thirsty girl, there's 10 thirsty
Oh,
dudes.
that's why I don't comment on them bitches shit.
Yeah.
There's so many times I want to be like, chill out, bitch.
I just recently went through and unfollowed them because they don't deserve my follow. They already have too many for their beautiful ass.
So if you fuck around and comment something negative on one of them bitches' lines,
Yeah.
watch how many Captain Save a Hug. They just come. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, bro, why would you say that?
How
dude?
dare you say that to this Instagram model with no talent?
Bro, you don't even know she's so deep, dude. Dude, her ass cheeks are deep, and we
I
know
bet
it.
she's deep, dude.
Deep throating, bitch.
Yeah.
God damn. When's that gonna stop? It's gotta end eventually, right? Like
What? They,
it's all Instagram craze. This whole fucking Instagram.
I don't
like
think
everything eventually goes away, you know.
Man, but the thing is about it is this is like phase 1 or phase 2 kind of. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Meaning like MySpace was the first
yeah,
kind of
and
shit.
then Facebook and then Instagram. So it's like phase 3. So there's just
Yeah.
going to be something next.
All right.
These people have been trained. Think about the 8-year-olds and think about the kids that are born into this shit.
Yeah.
And they've always had a fucking phone and they're used to just 8-second entertainment constantly
Yeah.
and 5-second entertainment constantly. That shit can't go away. You think they're gonna be able to go back to watching television with commercials?
No.
They'll fucking flip out.
Those-
The fucking program went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a commercial, baby. Skip. Where's the skip button? There's no skips on television. It's gone.
Yeah, right.
They'd flip the fuck out.
They would
you
lose
know?
their minds.
So
even
they're-
if they had to go back to what just we had for, I mean, like in the 90s. Like
just for a day, that'd
just
be
for a
great
day.
to have like
That'd
90s
be
day.
hilarious, dude.
People would fuck up. There would be businesses that would
Yeah, I
shut
know,
down
I know.
because if we were like, oh, it's 90s day, you can't use Wi-Fi. People would be like, oh, well, that's just going to be impossible.
This was not.
I run my business on Wi-Fi. That's
We're
totally not
boycotting
gonna
this
be
day.
What's going to be the next platform now that YouTube keeps deleting accounts? That's fucked up. YouTube's deleting accounts. And
Yeah,
shit.
they're deleting. Just for the audience that doesn't know, they're deleting Republican and conservative accounts.
What
so
the
if
fuck
you're-
does that mean?
If you're talking about Trump, like these two black chicks, Silk and Diamond and Silk, Diamond and Silk, they're two black ladies that are 100% for Trump. They had their shit taken off Facebook, demonetized on YouTube, taken down because it fucks up their narrative. It's because they started in California, right? All these internet companies started in
Listen,
California.
let's just keep it real. If your name is Silk and Diamond,
You gotta see him. You have to see him.
the white folks gonna take your shit anyway, bitch.
Dude,
Bang,
I'm
bang,
telling
bang.
you. But
You know?
the idea
The
is
white
that,
folks that run shit ain't like me. You know? they're like him.
So the idea is all these companies were started by the left, and so now the left is controlling what they're saying, and it's kind of true. Like if you think about it, liberals started Facebook. Liberals started. You know what I mean?
Because I don't give a fuck either way. I put myself in the felon bracket. People, they stopped me from giving a fuck about politics. So you know, I know I was talking all that shit about voting earlier, but I do feel the same. I still feel like you should vote and shit for your DA and all that shit. that's Diamond and Silk.
That's Diamond and Silk.
Hell yeah, boy. They look like some Southern chicks though.
Oh yeah, they are. You got to hear him going off.
They
on
look like
some-
somebody auntie in there.
Oh
like,
god, it's so
I don't know
good.
why y'all tripping on Trump for. That motherfucker gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, girl. Ooh, Lord.
They love him. They were like at his like a inauguration. Was it his inauguration tumbling or was it just a rally? Yeah, they brought Trump on stage. Trump loves him.
Anyone who reviews weed or their channel was weed based. Oh, they're gonna start deleting weed accounts.
You know what?
Oh well, fuck
Fuck
them, man.
'em,
You know
yeah.
what? They're gonna soon find out how dumb that is.
And we'll just start 10 fucking more.
Yeah, and then we'll just start our own fucking system.
Yeah, man.
It'll be the Cloudy and Rowdy fucking channel.
Motherfuckers.
I'll just start my own channel after that. Yeah, fuck it.
How many platforms
And I-
can you go live on?
Yeah,
90
and
million.
I'll reach out to Doug Benson and be like, yo, they're fucking up weed people. Let's link up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a channel and you can do how getting Doug with high on the Cloudy and Rowdy channel now. How about
What is
that?
this fucking China? We can't be limited. We need to be able to look at whatever we want on
There's
YouTube,
a lot of
God
snowflake
damn it.
shit going on. What did you tell me earlier that they don't want the Simpsons?
Oh, yeah, Frank Azaria plays the character of Apu on The Simpsons, is having to consider stepping back from the role because it's being called racist.
And I
Apu is
guarantee
racist.
you it's white people that are calling it racist.
No, it was actually
You know what I'm
It's-
saying? Jonathan was like, I tried to stay out.
it's an Indian dude. There's a Indian
Big John
dude.
tumbling in the house.
What's up?
Can you believe that shit?
Don't
I
believe.
can't believe all of these things. 6 years in the military teach you a lot, bro.
Oh,
And
gosh.
you just watch the pussification of America happen. And I'm like, you can't even say, I'm glad my president's black. They were like, no, he's just a president. I'm like, but he's black.
Oh, I know it,
They're
man.
like, why does it have to be a black president? I'm like, the nigga is black. He listens to Jay-Z and plays basketball. He shoots left-handed. He's wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like people have started to get like real pussified.
Yeah. That's like, I was like, damn.
There's always liberal white women that do this too.
It is a bunch of feminist liberal bitch. It's like, yeah. It's the whole concept. There's no attractive feminists.
Nobody's trying to fuck
Well,
them anymore.
that's
Yeah.
the thing that Kanye, like, okay, so that was one thing I wanted to say about the Kanye thing is the hat shit. Where he fucked up with that hat thing is, because, and this is what, maybe this is, I need to say this for some white people who, like, are quick to be like, there's nothing wrong with it saying make America great again. No, there is, because it wasn't great for black people
Like every-
all the time. You know what I'm talking about? Like, America hadn't always just been great for everybody, motherfuckers. So
And you gotta be a rich black person for it to be decent.
yeah, exactly. So for it to say, for
Yeah.
them to say, "Make America Great Again," the again shit needs to be dropped. If he would have just like dropped that shit and had a fucking hat
Yeah.
that said "Make America Great," let's make America great.
But you know what he
That
was doing?
shows unity. That shows we
You know
want
what
to make
Kanye
America
was
great.
doing? He was doing the coolest monkey in the jungle thing.
Right.
Like he's like, I'm gonna put that shit on, and y'all gonna see that. I fucking.
Did he do that?
Well, no. His mindset behind it was,
He
did
wore
you
the
didn't do the
shirt.
coolest
Oh, okay.
did you hear what he told Tip? So his mindset behind it
to
was
repurpose it?
like y'all did the N word. He
Mm-hmm.
was like they took that word and made it, a bad thing until we took it back and we made it our thing.
Right.
And he was like, and then because T.I. was like, but you wearing a hat, homie. He goes, but it don't mean the same thing when I wear it.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
then-
he thinks.
But then T.I.'s like,
Yeah,
it
it does.
Hey,
It was
yeah.
perfect that T.I.
was the
and
perfect person.
Yeezy love each other. Like they have a love for each other because that's the South and that Chicago
Midwest,
link. I've
yeah.
always said Atlanta and Chicago got a link,
Yeah, that
a weird
Midwest.
link. It's always been in my
Oh,
life.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I've said this on my podcast a couple times. Growing up, there was a Chicago channel, WGNX or some shit like that. It was always a free channel.
That's 'cause that's where their
we
relatives
just
was from.
always had on our television,
Oh,
you know.
shit.
So, my first favorite player was Dominique Wilkins, but I quickly fell in love for a dude named Michael Jordan because he was always on fucking TV. I would think it was a Hawks game. I'd just be flipping and I'd hear basketball and be like, "Oh shit, the Hawks!" And then I'd be like, "Ah, fuck, it's the Bulls." At first, I was like, "It's the fucking Bulls."
Hey, you remember? Hey, not to stop you, dog. When we used to really flip channels and you hear skit, 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 skit. Oh, it was a basketball game,
Right? Yeah. Skirt. You go back. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! No, somebody playing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your moms used to hate that,
Hate
shit.
that shit.
My mom, she hated my ear for that shit. I could
That's-
be in the kitchen. Yeah, I could be not looking at the screen at
Those
all.
are sneakers,
You know what I'm
Mom.
saying? And you hear them sneakers? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a game.
There's
That's a game.
going on.
Yeah, game's on. She'd be like, "God damn it, you're not even in here."
My mom used to go in the kitchen and watch this little small ass TV in the kitchen. I felt bad when I got older. I was like, Mom, you
Moms,
can't
man,
watch
I
your
know.
own TV.
Yeah, if you think back, I don't like to do it because
Yeah.
my mom did so much and still does. So it's man, I was mean to my mom as a teenager for like a little piece of my teenage years,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know. And I quickly figured out like through rap music, you got to respect your mama, you know. Well, it was weird. Like when I listened to Nirvana and all that weird shit, I was a
hated
little
their mom.
asshole to my mom.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like through different rap music, like you know, No Limit and all that shit.
Just
You
listen
know,
to how
just
much
like,
they give
yeah,
their mom
Tupac's
love and
Dear
shit.
Mama,
Yeah, yeah.
all that shit. You're like, oh man,
Like, they
yeah,
love
your
this
mom-
bitch for
yeah,
some
your
reason.
mama give you life, you know. Like I completely became a mama's boy fast, you know. But yeah, there was a time when I was an asshole, but they'll do anything for you at the drop of a dime. Like go in the kitchen and just watch a little bit of TV. Fuck it, he want to watch his
You wanna
basketball
watch
game.
basketball on the big screen.
Because in
maybe-
their mind, they're thinking, well, maybe he'll play basketball. I don't want to hold him back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. The sacrifices that
Yeah.
moms make.
A
bro.
mama's love is huge. That's why I judge
that's
people
tomorrow, huh?
off of that.
Yeah, it is. I think.
Mother's Day is tomorrow.
No, it's not.
No,
It's the
it's not.
13th.
Oh, next week. I'm glad you said that because I have not bought a
No,
gift.
I'm so bad.
I hadn't bought mine yet either. Because I keep wanting to order
At least
this
you know the date.
this pop out.
know.
I keep wanting to order this fucking thing for my mom and
Yeah.
give it to her, but I don't know if it's you never know about them things when you order them online. Are they gonna look like it looks?
I know what you mean.
Is
I
it
know what you
gonna
mean.
is it gonna come fucked up? I don't know,
Did
man.
you read the reviews? I was good.
And then I don't get to write nothing in the card. I like to write my mom something personal.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Oh
like
yeah, you got to.
a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
thank you for everything she's done and shit. You know,
Uh-huh.
so like if I just order that shit off that app and send it to her house, it's just gonna have some generic ass
She
fucking
like,
message in
"Oh,
it.
Thanks.
You gave me life, and that's not enough. Here's a card and a lot of stuff. It always rhymes. It always rhymes or some dumb shit, you know?
Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah, man.
Dude, I could have wrote greeting cards. I
Still
never,
can, man.
I still can, right? I know. I wish I
It's a
could.
publishing check, you know what I'm saying? Easter greeting cards. It's like, it's for Easter? No, it's for every
Like
goddamn
Mr.
day.
Deeds and shit.
It's for every day.
Oh,
you
that's a
son of
good. Yeah, that is a good idea. My spin on shit.
10%. You know, I want everybody in the internet to know
some
that every
He's
time,
like every time.
every time me and Easter do like come up with a collab idea, I'm like, yeah, 10%.
10%, yeah.
Need 10%. I'm good for a good 60% of his income. Right?
Always getting back end points on shit. That's a good idea. Let me get some back end on
Get a
that.
little back end on that. Let me do what Nikola Tesla didn't do.
Right? That's what I learned from.
Yeah.
I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. You should have patented everything.
Did you just watch that shit on Netflix?
I didn't watch it on Net. I knew that story because my stepdad's a
Oh, there's a new thing on Netflix about Tesla. It was good, dog. I
Yeah,
watched
man.
it. It was fucking badass. I didn't know so much, you know. I would have thought, if you let my dumbass tell you before I watched that, Ben Franklin found out electricity, and that's why we have lights.
Damn.
But that's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a lot of stages
It's not completely
in between.
wrong.
It's
Okay,
not wrong.
he
Some
made a
missing
light
history.
bulb light up with a kite or some shit, but fucking.
Nope.
He conducted
That's
He's like,
not
no,
that,
that's
but-
not it.
Ben Franklin conducted
You're-
current
you're
with
the
a
boss.
key.
You're the
That was
wheelhouse.
an Easter fact, okay? He had a fucking light bulb on a
He's
kite
in the light bulb with a kite.
with a skeleton key, and the lightning
A
hit the,
skeleton key.
the lightning hit the skeleton key, and
That
it,
may have been true.
and it zapped the light bulb.
It actually was true, but it was his son. He made his kid do it.
Might have
Here,
been-
try this. I have to live if
Hey
you die.
Timmy, go out and fucking try this kite in a storm. I think it'll
Right,
work
yeah,
real good.
I have to live
Didn't
on.
even tell him like you're probably gonna get electrocuted.
Listen, do it, boy. I have to live on to figure it out if you die.
We know this starts fields on fire. Let's see what happens to the kite.
Okay, but fucking the Tesla dude, he invented AC current.
AC current.
Which is like the what we
Alternate
still
current,
use
yeah.
now. Yeah, and it's
Alternate. There's
There's
alternate
direct.
and there's direct.
Dude,
And then direct current.
it
goes
was
straight
crazy.
through. Alternate current has
when you
a
watch that
kernel
Netflix,
of-
when you watch that special and you see them building those fucking like huge copper cylinders that they're stepping in, they're bringing big parts inside them and
Yeah.
putting them together, right? That shit was in the 1800s.
Yeah, Tesla coil.
That shit wasn't even
what
that,
Iron
like
Man's about.
they were like in 1900 at the age of 41 he goes to New York City or some shit. I was like, God damn, they were building that shit and they figured that shit out already in the 1800s. That's dope.
Yeah.
And then you think it's like we're not flying through space, you know, like
No, we died.
We're not
our
teleporting?
Our brains died.
Well, I mean, 100 years,
control.
and we have these already.
That's shit. 'Cause they started.
on, man.
They
That's
gave you that to tell
That's
you
not bad.
to distract you from the fact that cars aren't
Right.
flying.
We're about to have.
Yeah.
We're about to have.
Wait
robots.
a minute,
man, you
Well,
watch that shit.
we'll
the,
see.
the shit he invented, the halogen bulb, shit like that, like
Yeah.
come on, man.
I don't know the guy's name, but the guy that invented the first engine to go 120 miles, they like killed that motherfucker and locked this shit away.
Wasn't it a steam or electric engine though?
Electric.
Yeah.
And now we got electric cars.
That was in like 1903.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want the gas industry didn't
Yeah.
want it to be fucked over.
And now we don't have gas. How smart are you?
That's
guys?
what they tell us. We have gas. They're assholes.
They say we
yes.
don't have gas.
We do have gas. We do have.
We have tons, but they say we don't, so they can
Oh,
charge.
shit,
us.
we ran out of time like a motherfucker.
I mean, we don't have any gas.
You
Dog,
trying
I
to get them
wanted-
shut down? we
know,
want
right?
this to last, bro.
All right, listen, we're gonna do the 20. We're gonna do the 20 sack pyramid.
20 sack pyramid.
Remember that shit?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Got.
All right,
We're at 2
because
minutes.
we only got 2 minutes. All right, let me remember my topics that I got. All right, they take shits in the street. They pop tents on Sunset Boulevard.
Homeless
Bam,
LA.
bam, homeless people. Bam. All right,
I should have said transgenders in LA. Okay,
Right.
But keep going.
he went crazy on TMZ. He married a she devil.
Oh, easy.
He
Sorry, Kanye. You did marry a bitch, though.
let's see. She had a great TV show in the 90s. Let's see. They just brought it back. She the only one that ain't aged on the whole show.
Roseanne.
Bam.
She is the only person that still looks the same.
Right? Hell yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna try and remember to do that
Every time that
every
shit is fun.
episode. You know, like
You like, was you paying attention, motherfucker?
I'm gonna step off because there's 1 minute. I Kyle Monahan.
hell yeah. Thanks, Kyle, man. Fuck yeah.
Deontay Stinger.
All right, you bad motherfuckers.
Jonathan Tumblin. Jonathan Tumblin on everything. You know what I'm saying? A fellow ATLing like my man Easter. We out of here.
Bang, bang, bang. And once again, thanks for fucking blazing in and staying cloudy and rowdy and fucking being a part of the Easter Army, you bad motherfuckers. Bang, bang, bang.